What's up, YouTube? This is Michael the Entrepreneur coming back with some more entrepreneurial content. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about how do you pay yourself through your side hustle or your sole proprietorship. We're going to do that right after the intro. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. Hey, what? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time making it to my channel and you are an inspiring entrepreneur and you're thinking about starting, managing, or growing your side hustle or your business, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can do that by hitting that subscribe button, also banging on the notification bell so that whenever I drop some entrepreneurial content such as this one, you are notified. One of the biggest questions that I get on this channel is, how do I pay myself through my sole proprietorship or my side hustle? And there's a lot of different ideas and opinions that are out there. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys my opinion of what I used and what I think is the best practice for how you should pay yourself. And the good thing about these tips is you can actually utilize these in your actual LLC. So I actually just recently, if you guys have been following me or you've been with my channel, you guys know that I just recently started an LLC last year because I formed and started a whole nother business that had quite a few liabilities. So I've been using this process to actually pay myself, and I was using it a little bit before with just my sole proprietorship, but now that I have an LLC, I'm using it the same way as well. And just so you guys know, if you're a single member LLC, the law or the IRS still sees you technically as a sole proprietorship, so you don't have some of the perks that you get if you are an S Corp. So I just want to give you guys a disclaimer, and this is the proper time. Any and everything that I say in this video is not meant to be legal advice for you. In order for you to get proper legal advice, you need to talk to your lawyer or your local CPA so that they can advise you better on your current situation or your predicament. But anyways, let's get back into it. So first, what I want to do in this video is I want to go over the knots. So the things that aren't true about, paying yourself. So the first thing is you are not a W-2 or a W-9 employee of your business. W-2 means you're not an actual employee, and then W-9 means you're not an independent contractor. So some people have been led to believe that if you are a sole proprietorship, you can make yourself a 1099 or you can make yourself a W-2 employee and you can write those taxes off. That's not true, and that's my next point. Your salary or the money that you make from your business that you give yourself through your business is also not going to be a tax deduction. The way that the law, the way that the IRS sees your business or taxes you is they tax you on what your profit is. So for example, let's say your business made $10,000 and it cost you $6,000 to actually make that $10,000. So through all of your cost of goods, labor, 1099 workers, and all that. So at the end of the day, at the end of the year, you claim that there's a $4,000 profit. What the IRS is going to do is they're going to tax you on that $4,000. So that's the reason why it doesn't matter about your salary, because the IRS is going to tax you on that profit. In addition to that, you also want to make sure that you do not commingle your business expenses. It's going to be very difficult for you to have proper cash management if you are commingling your finances. And I'll be talking about this a lot when I am going into how to start your LLC, where I go in detail on how you do that process. But essentially, the biggest term that you're going to learn through having an LLC is piercing the corporate veil. And if you commingle funds and you're paying for business expenses out of your personal and vice versa, you are going to basically negate all of the limited liability parameters that comes with having an LLC. So you want to make sure, even though you are a sole proprietorship, you're a disregarded entity, you still want to run your business and keep your everything separate. I do have a video up here where you guys can see how you can actually set up a business bank account. And I'll put another video down in the description where I do talk about what business bank accounts you should have for your business. And now let's talk a little bit about the do's before I give you what my recommendations are on how you should pay yourself. But the first thing is you should have proper cash management, and this is managing how the money is coming in and out of your business. I will be dropping a video. I just finished scripting that out today and doing my research, but I will be dropping a video where I'm talking in depth on how you can go in and how you can manage the business accounts and all of the bank accounts for your business. So please subscribe to my channel so you are notified when I drop that video. But essentially, you want to make sure that you are managing the cash flow and the income of the actual business so you know what debits and credits are coming and going in and out of your business. The last thing of the do's is you want to pay yourself consistently. One thing that my wife said to me, because I was that entrepreneur where I just didn't pay myself at all, And if I didn't pay myself, I didn't pay myself. I didn't put myself on a schedule. And then when I started my LLC and I had a partner, my wife was like, you really should start paying yourself consistently, even if it's $1, you know, so that you're actually used to that. And I sat down that night and I was like, you know what? She's right. Let me go in and let me come up with the system. Let me come up with how I'm paying not only myself, but I'm paying my partner. I set it up. I actually created like a schedule for the whole year. And so my partner knew, I knew, and then we also published that to all of our 1099 workers. So it was really good. It was a great resource for me. So I learned a lot from that. So you just want to make sure you're paying yourself consistently, even if it's just $1. Now I'm going to be giving you the juicy tips that you should have for why and how you should pay yourself. So the way I like to look at it is 30% of your income should go towards taxes. So all of the revenue that you make, 30% of it should go to that. And if you're looking at me like, dang, 30%, then you need to go out there and you need to hustle some more money. And that 30% should get stashed away in a tax account. So the money that you're making, the money that you're charging your customers in taxes, you want to take that money and put that away. It's the easiest and best way that you can do it. At minimum, you should be doing that. Even if you don't go in, which you should, and do your bookkeeping, if you have some money set aside for your taxes, you are going to be in the best shape, because you should be preparing yourself to pay quarterly taxes if you are running a small business. So in Q1, if you already have that money set aside, you can pay it and then you can keep going. So Q2 and Q3 and Q4, you can already have those funds set aside, and nothing's more stressful than sitting with your CPA and you're trying to, you know, think of all the tax deductions and you just don't have it, or there's a large sum of money that you don't have. And the next portion is going to be 40%. And that 40% is going to be your operating cost. So that's all the money, all the capital that you're going to use to put back into your business. So if you want to do marketing, if you want to buy more materials, if you want to buy some equipment, if you want to invest, whatever growth initiative you want to have with that capital, that working capital, or you just wanted to sit in the bank and be ready just in case you need it sometime throughout the month to buy something, then that's what you have. You have that 40% that you invest back into your business. Now, if you did the math, there's another 30% that's left over, and that is the amount of money that you should pay yourself. Many people will probably argue with me, and I'll probably get a whole bunch of people saying in the comments, no, it should be 25%, or no, it should be half. This is what I believe, because it's a good enough cushion to where it keeps you happy. It allows for you to be able to pay for things and do things, and now you're getting in a system of actually being able to pay yourself. And I did talk about this in this video where I was talking about pricing your products for profit, and many entrepreneurs do not include their costs. They don't include their labor. They're kind of giving away their labor for free, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you're in business to make money, right? You're in business to pay for stuff. You have a side hustle because you're trying to bring in more money. So it's just really important for you to get used to paying yourself. If you have any questions, or you want to give some feedback, or you have a different idea, I'm totally open to hearing how you guys feel. If you pay yourself differently, if you pay yourself more, less, or you have different ideas of how you break down your revenue, please drop a comment down below and let me know so we can talk, we can have these conversations. And I don't mind doing a follow-up video to this if you guys have other information. I don't mind doing that. If you found something in this video that you liked or that you can apply to your side hustle or your small business, please give it a thumbs up. And also share this with another entrepreneur. I know that finding quality and good tips and tricks for side hustlers and small businesses or small business owners is far and few. So I do want to make sure that this information can get out to as many side hustlers and small businesses as possible. On the screen, you guys will see a video that is going to be teaching you step by step on how to manage your business finances. I will see you in that video.